Good morning, everyone. I'm Fiona and I'm in your wood. And I want to teach you, because we've been working with fascial maneuvers. I think you're about the only people that are getting the opportunity to do this in a chair regularly. And you don't miss out working in a chair. There's 10 million people across the world doing this stuff now, though. Anyway, what we're going to do today is called organ reset. We'll do a bit of other stuff as well. Now, the organs, pretty much, they're all in the belly. So I'm going to do it sitting. I'm going to tuck my top away, and we're going to begin. We're going to begin by connecting to each other. So the way I want you to do that is to take your right foot across the left, right hand under the left arm, left hand on top, turn your head to the left, turn your spiral your body to the right. Okay, so pull up through your spinal pelvic lock. So you pull up your sex organs and pull the belly back to the spine. You're going to do 3 breaths through the nose, slow, and 3 breaths through the mouth. Let's do it. Breath in and out through the mouth. Then again, all together. Good. And in through the mouth and out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Last one, in through the mouth and out through the mouth. And come out slowly. And we synced now, just simply because we brought our consciousness together. We breathed. We took breath together. Okay, so we're going to work on the organ resets. I want you to find your belly button, and I want you to find the top of your hip. What you're going to do is you're going to find the midpoint between the top of the hip and the belly button. Now, you can also find it by going sideways straight 2 inches and down 2 inches, or you go across and find the midpoint. From here, if this is uncomfortable, you can just touch that spot. But if it's not uncomfortable, let's get a stronger benefit by really tweaking into the fascia by pressing in and turning the flesh up until your thumb's pointed up and holding that. Okay? So you're either just touching or you're turning that flesh on the spot, taking your hand behind, left hand behind the head. And now you're going to do the same breathing we just did. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, slow. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Good. In through the mouth and out. In through the mouth and out. In through the mouth and out. Good. Now, undo it. Take your hand now directly up to your ribs. So it's just under the ribs there. And we're again going to either just touch it if it's awfully uncomfortable. But if it is comfortable enough, I want you to press in and turn the flesh till your thumb is pointed up. And we do the same thing again. This is the liver and the gallbladder. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel it. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your mouth and out through your mouth. In through your mouth and out through your mouth. One more time. Now keep your hands there for a moment and say after me, thank you, liver, for holding the anger and resentment. The feeling of it's not fair. I'm ready to let that go. Release your hands. Notice for a moment how you feel. Take your hand pretty much to the same position under the rib on the other side. This time you press in, and you're going to press in and pull the flesh kind of down towards your belly button. So it's across and down. The left hand is behind the shoulder, behind the neck there again. Same breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. Inhale through the mouth. And exhale. And keep your hands there. This is the stomach. So say in your mind right aloud after me. Thank you, stomach, for all you've tried to digest. But it's okay. I'm going to lead now. Okay, let that one go. Then we're traveling down to that midpoint between the top of the hip and the belly button. So from the belly button, 2 inches out, 2 inches down. Press into that point, and rather than turning it around, you're pressing in, pulling across towards the belly button. Have your hand behind your neck. This is the stomach we're breathing into now. So then relax that organ. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the mouth and out. In through the mouth and out. In through the mouth and out. Good. And now maintain the hands and just say to your body, it doesn't matter what your mind thinks about it, we're talking to the body now. Thank you, small intestine, for all the overthinking. You are just trying to support me. But I don't need you to overwork anymore. I trust myself now. Let that go. Undo everything. Notice what it feels like. Okay, so we're going to go to the bladder meridian. Now, if you were standing, I can show you. If you were standing, you would press in above the pubic bone, and as you lean over, you push into it and pull up. If you're sitting, I guess you can lean forward. Yeah, that works. Lean forward and press in and pull up. So now we're stretching into the bladder and the sex organ. So feel that and holding that position. You can tighten your bottom a bit. You can pull up through the pelvic block, pulling the belly back to the spine, and we're inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. And letting go on the exhale. 2 more like that. Last one. Now hold it and say to the bladder, thank you, bladder, for holding the fear, for trying to protect me. But I can process that now. Thank you. Let go. Notice what it feels like. We're going to the kidneys now. Now, the kidneys are responsible for your energy. Also affected by fear, but it's sort of a different sort of fear. So we're going to take our hands around just at the rib cage, grab that flesh on the right, pull forward, pull that flesh forward, take the other hand behind, the same position, left hand behind, and we inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So keep winding that flesh forward. Inhale, exhale. Now inhale through the mouth. Exhale. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. And so thank you, kidneys, for all the work. But it's not all on you now. Let go, undo, and just feel that side of the body compared to the other. Not just in the torso. What are you noticing other places? Let's go to the other side. So I'm taking my left hand around the base of the rib cage, grabbing that flesh and pulling it forward. I'm going to take my right hand to my left shoulder here. I'm going to grab and I'm going to breathe. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale. And again. And again. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. So releasing that kidney too. And I'm going to take my left hand just to the spine around the waist and grab that flesh and pull forward from here. Now we've found the spleen. Hand across to the left shoulder. Inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Breath out. Inhale through the mouth and exhale. Inhale through the mouth and exhale. Good. Thank you, spleen, for holding the worry. I don't need you to do that anymore. I got this. Let it go. Notice what it feels like. Let's take, we're going to go to the psoas. So if I was standing, I could go into this position. If I'm sitting, I'm going to take the leg back. So I'm kind of in the same position. I'm going to take the, actually it's reverse when I'm sitting. I'm going to stretch this way, whereas if I was standing, I'd be stretching here. But I'm going to grab about 2 inches over from the hip bone, right into the groin there and pull up. So that's where I'm getting into the psoas. And from here, I'm going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Don't be scared to stretch the skin. It can feel a little bit like a bit of ripping, but not too much. Inhale and exhale. Good. And inhale through the mouth. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Good. Let that one go. Notice what it feels like. Let's go the other way. Other leg back. So I'm grabbing into the groin there. I'm going to hold on to the flesh. I'm pulling up to the point of stretch, reaching back. I can tighten my bottom a bit. I can reach my upper body back. Breath in through the nose. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. and breath out. Beautiful. Letting that go. So the other requests I had were shins, which are also forearms. So let's go to the shin, and we're going to grab flesh above the ankle there. I'm going to put my hands like this. I'm going to grab the flesh, and I'm going to pull up. I want to pull up till I really feel the skin stretching up, and I want to hold that as I slowly breathe in and out through the nose 3 times and in and out through the mouth. Find all the different directions that you can stretch. Pulling up, good. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side, grabbing the flesh underneath, pulling up. And this one takes me a bit more into the Achilles, but I'm also freeing up all of the ankle, all of the calf. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. One more. I can have my leg wherever I can move it. And then I'm going to take it down, have a little feel what's going on that side of the body that isn't yet happening on the other. And then we're going to move to the other, grabbing the top of the ankle. I'm grabbing that flesh and I'm pulling it up. And I'm beginning to circle my ankle. So I'm pulling up through the flesh in every direction. I've got 3 slow breaths through the nose, 3 slow breaths through the mouth. So explore, flex and extension. And then I can take my hands behind, pulling up again. And now it takes me a bit deeper into the Achilles, the back of the calf. Finding my breath, good, and letting that go. Almost last one, we're coming to the wrist, which is in relationship with the ankles, but I'm going to grab with my right hand my wrist above the wrist bone. I'm going to grab that flesh and roll out. I'm going to grab that hand and roll in against it. So I'm locking that in position. I'm going to reach those hands as if they're lengthening to try and get into a glove as I pull back through the shoulder. So that's 4 directions. Hand rolling out, arm rolling in, arm reaching down, pulling back through the shoulder. Hold that as you breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. And move in any direction that feels good to you. In and out, in and out. Let go. Notice what that feels like. What's going on this side? Let's go to the other side. I'm grabbing that flesh and turning it out, turning the hand in, reaching. So now I'm reaching through my fingertips and I'm also pulling back through the shoulder. So I feel like I'm locked in 4 directions. Inhale and exhale. Now I can move my fingers, move my hand, inhale and exhale. I find on this side there's totally different stretches that I want to go into. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. Feel. If you are able-bodied, you go for your will. And our last position today is going to be to take the right hand to the heart and the left hand to the top of the head. And close your eyes and feel your heart beat. And feel your brain beat. Feeling both hands. Put your focus on your hand on the head, feeling everything that's inside the head. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Inhaling and exhaling. And again. Thank you, mind, for We're trying to lead everything, but I'm trusting my heart now. Take your awareness to your heart, to that beating heart. Thank you, heart, for trying to show me the way. I haven't been listening, but I'm listening now. 2 more breaths through the mouth. Good, and just one more move. We're going to take our palms, right palm to the temple with the fingers pointed back. Left palm to the temple with the fingers pointed forward. Press into the palms as you turn your hands upwards, stretching your fingers towards each other and towards the roof. So you're stretching all that fascia out, not just on the face, but on the head. Breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Into the left, exhale to center. Into the right, exhale to center. In and up and let go. Tuning into how you're feeling now. Close your eyes, journeying inside your body. As you drop into peace, memorize the feeling tone of spaciousness, relaxation, energy, whatever it is you're feeling. Memorize it in such a way that you can come back to this way of being a little easier next time. And perhaps allow yourself to drop even deeper. I'll be here Tuesday and Friday, 11 a.m. Much love, thanks for coming.